Welcome everyone, welcome to another preview. This is MetalCanyon, and we'll be checking out a game by Iron Wolf Studio called Destroyer, the U-Boat Hunter. I should probably mention here that I am a huge fan of the Silent Hunter series, where you essentially, well, not in all of them, but in most of them, you captain a World War II German submarine, U-Boat. And I love those games. They are semi-realistic, they play great, they are very satisfying, they're very fun and strategic. And this now is on the other side of the game. In this one, you don't play a submarine preying on convoys and warships and such. You are the warship that is looking out after a convoy, looking for these German submarines and trying to sink them. So this is obviously something that is pretty darn interesting to me. Now, first of all, I should also say that I cannot show you my career mode because somehow the game has corrupted my saves to the point where they still load, but I lose my mouse and I lose the camera inside the destroyer. It's just somewhere random looking at the convoy, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I thought they would have fixed it by now, but I guess I'm the only one experiencing it. So I will show you the regular battle stuff, where you can select small, medium, or large, depending on, you know, how many convoys, how many ships are in a convoy, as you can see, how many escorts you have with you. Or this is probably including you. Yeah, this is including you because there's only Antler here. And then you've got Mountie and Antler and Maple, Hockey, and others. Alright, so we're going to do a custom battle. We're going to do, like, let's say 15 ships. Course we'll leave as is. We'll have 2 escorts here. Wolfpack size, we'll say 5 for now. Even though that's going to be hectic, but I'll show you. Weather, we're just going to leave that. Battle duration maximum, and no air support. We're going to be in the middle of the ocean. So a lot of stuff is going to happen. An intense battle between convoy escorts and U-boats. The convoy encounters a U-boat ambush, an opportunity to help allied ships in need, ice field, and broken formation, endurance, evolving threat. Let's do ice field. It's pretty interesting. Depth charge efficiency will leave with a realistic, and large wolfpack size, we've already left that as it is. So, let's launch this. So, you are essentially the guide. You are the one in command of the escort. And you also command the other escorts to do your bidding.
All ships, ice has been spotted. Maintain ice lookouts. Break formation is authorized.
I will also tell you about the career, of course. Look at that radar. That's actual...
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 308. Range 4,700 yards.
Bridge combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 308. Range 4,700 yards. I designate contact able. Time 80.
Alright.
Contact able. Now bears 306. Range 4,400
Lookouts.
yards.
Anything at 306. I see nothing. Bearing 306.
Battle stations. Captain I.
Radio, Captain. Send a report to Convoy Commodore. Jansen has unknown contact on radar, left flank of the convoy.
Contact able. Coming in much more strongly. I evaluate as a definite contact.
Oh, they're on the
Contact
surface.
able. Now bears 304. Range 4,200
Captain I.
yards.
Officer of the deck, set general quarters.
Set general quarters. Aye. General quarters. General quarters. All hands man your battle stations. Set conditions zebra throughout the ship.
Contact able.
Stern depth charge details manned and ready. Main battery reports manned and ready. Engineering auxiliary watch reports engineering manned and ready. Zebra set. 4 boilers online. Max speed 32 knots. Electric plant split. All fire pumps online.
Very well.
Alright, we said 300.
New course.
Flank
3.
speed.
Contact able. Now bears 2 Niner, range 3,600 yards.
8.
New course 298. Course
So,
298.
because we have
Stand by to fire.
radar contact,
Start tracking contact. Target acquired.
there they are. There's the feather from the
Contact,
periscope.
Able, now bears 295, range 3,300 yards.
Okay, so we're gonna try to intercept them. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff while playing this. You can see that feather over there, I think. You've got the external views. You've got standing on, you know, different parts of the ship, which is quite nicely detailed,
Contact,
and I like it.
Able, now bears 293, range 2,700 yards.
Mountie.
Reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to assigned station.
Roger.
Ooh, this
Mountie
guy's-
maneuvering to assigned station.
Let's also
Handler,
prepare his
this is
depth
Bloodhound.
charges.
Maneuver to new station.
There they
Roger.
are.
Antler maneuvering to new station. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Fire. Stand by to fire.
Contact, Able, now bears
Fire.
290, range 2,100 yards.
Fire.
Bridge. Ice lookout. Iceberg. Port bow. 80.
Fire.
Course 280.
Where are
Icer.
we? Okay, good.
Stand by to fire. Fire.
So what I'm trying to do
target.
here... Oh, on target. Excellent.
Contact, Able,
On target.
bears
Ooh, damn.
286,
Fire.
range 1,000.
Now, usually, you don't really expect to hit much with these cannons because these targets are small. And let's also
All
go to
engines to head
standards so we can
standard. All
actually...
engines to head standard.
Let's go to
Aye,
2/3.
sir. All
Lost contact, Able, last bearing 286.
286.
Last range 1,300 yards.
Combat sonar.
There we
Use
go.
Sonar contact. Bearing 285. Range
900 yards.
There they are. There they are. They're still using the periscope, which is going to go very badly for them if they stay there. I set shallow depth charges with strike pattern, so it's very narrow.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 283. Appears to be periscope feather.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 283. Range 600 yards.
I'm going to try to bring my
increasing depth.
behind
Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder.
in
Aye,
line
sir.
with them. Come on, sonar. Let me know where they are.
Rudder amidships.
Sonar.
combat sonar. Contact.
281, perfect.
Able. Now bears
Perfect.
1. Range 400 yards.
All right, so what I'm
Very
doing
strong
here
propeller
is
noise.
we see the submarine on the sonar, and now I'm selecting when I need to fire with this little thingamajig. Now I have this set on auto, the depth, but they're very shallow anyway. I think they might be actually changing
Combat
direction.
sonar.
Yes, they are.
Contact. Able. Now bears
268. Range
Damn it.
200 yards.
combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears
263.
Let's try to
Range
turn around.
200 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 248. Range 100 yards. Wake on right cut.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get these guys.
Rudder amidships.
Rudder amidships.
Ah,
Nice.
darn it. All right, fine.
Fire 1. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Fire 2. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears. Fire 3. 7. 5.
Yeah, that was a miss.
200
Miss,
yards.
near hit.
Bearing drifting left.
Unfortunately, we've kind of missed that. That's usually a very, very good chance to deal some serious damage to a U-boat where you just flank up to them. And unfortunately, these guys were going at an angle towards
Combat
us.
sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears. 1.
Right,
5.
let's turn
6.
around.
Range. 500 yards.
It's quite
Combat
close.
sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears. 1. 5. 4. Range.
So this is
600
essentially what you
yards.
do.
Estimated depth. Shallow.
And of course, there's going to be other U-boats around in a wolf pack that will start attacking. This is why I have set Mountie and Antler to different positions, and you can also set their sonars where you want them to
Combat sonar.
scan.
Contact. Able. Now bears. 1.
Actually do it
3,
like this.
5.
Range 800 yards.
135.
Very strong propeller noise. Surface radar has a new contact.
There we go.
Bearing 053. Range 6,900 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing
Can't see anything.
053. Range 6,900
But you can see the turrets turning, which is pretty awesome.
Baker. Time 8.
Yeah, 7,000 yards. We're not
Lost
going to hit
contact,
anything there.
Baker. Last bearing 053. Last range 6,300 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 119. Range 700
As you can see, there's a
yards.
lot
Estimated
of
depth
stuff
shallow.
going on.
Handler, this is
Combat
Bloodhound.
sonar.
Attack
Contact.
contact.
Able. Now bears 117. Range 500 yards.
Bearing steady.
Roger. Antler attacking contact. Baker.
Stand by to fire.
See, they're still talking about all the stuff that I've already clicked about a minute ago. So there's a lot of the stuff, but you sort of just filter it out while you're attacking targets.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 121. Range 400 yards.
You just pick up the
Combat
important
sonar.
stuff, like
Contact. Able.
how close
Now
they
bears
are.
1, 2, 3.
Range
Are
300
they turning?
yards. Combat sonar.
Yes, they are.
Contact.
Able.
Now bears 1, 2,
6. Range 300 yards.
And you have to
Bearing
keep
steady.
clicking between these, between sonar, the TRR, the gun director, combat tactical display, and so on. I was kind of hoping that I could show you how well I've started to be able to sing these,
Aye.
but now, yeah.
Combat sonar. Contact.
127.
Able. Now bears 127. Range.
Come on,
100
very
yards.
close now.
Combat sonar. Contact.
Able.
Now bears 122. Range 100 yards. Combat sonar.
is not
Contact. Able. Now bears 095. Range 30 yards.
Fire 1. Estimated
Look,
depth.
that's
shallow.
us there, actually. See?
Rotor amidship. Fire 2.
That's why I turn my back
Combat
usually
sonar.
like this.
Lost contact. Able.
Come
Last
on.
bearing 0. Fire 3. 5. Last range.
Miss,
30
near
yards.
hits, miss, come on.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar
Damn.
contact. Able. Bearing 330.
Light
Range
damage.
100 yards
Not great.
from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout, oil slick, bearing 3, 2, 9.
Yeah, there's the oil slick. So we did hit him, but it wasn't much. Well, there they are. Already.
Stand by to
I
fire.
mean, if you're here, you might as well attack this guy. Where are you?
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 336. Range 400 yards.
So now
from
both of
Bloodhound.
us will be attacking
Mountie,
the
this is
ship.
Bloodhound. Attack contact. Able.
Roger. Mountie attacking contact.
I'm gonna
Able.
flank away.
Flank.
All engines ahead.
Ready
flank.
depth charges.
Aye, sir.
Shallow pattern.
So the premise of the game is basically this also happens in the.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 002. Range.
I'm just gonna
700
talk over them
from
because they're gonna be
Bloodhound.
talking all the time. This is basically what happens in the career mode as well. In the career mode, you also get cutscenes between combat because every sort of mission will be like 3, 4, 5 combats because you know you're going across the ocean and it's kind of a long voyage,
Bloodhound, this
and
is Mountie.
you
Mountie
sometimes
now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 0.
you sometimes see quite a lot of
from Bloodhound.
U-boats. But the cool thing is you also get some cutscenes where the
Bloodhound,
captain
this is Antler.
and Exo
Antler
and the
regained
others will
contact.
be
Baker, bearing
talking
0,
about
5.
how
Range
successful you
6,200
were, how the
yards
combat
from
went,
Bloodhound.
you know, how the convoy is, and so on and so forth. So I like that sort of assessment that you get. It's pretty cool. So Abel is there. Where's my sonar?
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 0.
Where was it?
22-ish.
22-ish.
Range 600 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, starboard lookout, oil slick, bearing 043.
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Where are they? Let's
Bloodhound,
increase
this is
this.
Antler. Antler lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 058.
Where are they?
Range 5,800 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound,
So they
this
were
is
at
Antler.
50-ish.
Antler regained contact.
Ooh.
Baker, bearing
Regular
058.
damage, nice.
Range
They're doing a good job with
5,800
Baker.
yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing
Where are they?
059. Range 5,700 yards from Bloodhound.
I thought Mounty
Bloodhound,
here would
this
keep
is
an eye out
Mounty.
on them.
Mounty now
Able
has sonar
91.
contact. Able, bearing 091. Range 300 yards from Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Baker, bearing 060. Range 5,600 yards
There it
from
is.
Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Able. Bearing 105. Range.
Let's go
300 yards.
115.
Sonar, combat. Investigate.
Surface radar has a new contact.
Oh, another one.
Bearing 306. Range 3,400 yards.
All right,
Bridge, combat. New surface contact.
we have to go
from
and
radar.
take care of that guy
306. Range.
because that's another one.
400 yards. I designate contact.
There they
Charlie.
are.
Time 8:12.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 136. Range 200 yards.
Just
we
gonna
got
ma-
left cut. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Able.
Just
Last
gonna make
bearing,
sure we don't bump into anything. That'd be a bad idea.
Last
So yeah,
range,
this is
200
basically what
yards.
happens in the career
Bloodhound,
mode as well.
this is Mounty.
And you get
Mounty
assessments
now
and you
has
get
sonar
larger and
contact.
larger
Able, bearing
convoys.
178. Range
As you can see, the
300 yards
graphically,
from
it's
Bloodhound.
actually quite
Combat sonar.
nice.
Investigating arc 046 through
God, that happened like
136.
a year ago.
Sonar
There they
eye.
are.
Bloodhound, this is Mounty. Mounty now has sonar contact.
Now, what I want to
Bearing
do is-
175. Range 600
There we go.
yards from
I want to fire
Stand by
these
fire.
guys so they don't get
5
a
degrees
chance
right.
to actually
5
fire at the
degrees right.
convoy
Aye,
yet.
sir.
Fire.
I want them to hide, because right now
Fire.
they're much faster than when they fully submerge.
Fire.
Bloodhound, this is Mounty. Mounty now has sonar contact.
Fire.
Able. Bearing 157. Range 1,100
Fire.
yards
Come
from
on, we're
Bloodhound.
hitting
On
nothing.
target.
Ooh, on target, huh?
Fire.
Alright.
Lost contact. Charlie, last bearing 310. Last
So this will
range,
be
1,800 yards.
320-ish.
This is Mounty. Mounty now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 154. Range 1,600
No, it's actually
yards
310.
from Bloodhound.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Baker, last known at bearing 077. Range
Where is it?
5,600 yards from Bloodhound.
Active sir. Combat sonar.
There we go.
Sonar contact.
Bearing 305. Range 1,000.
Let's go straight towards them. Actually, no, wait. Let's try to cut them off because they're going along this route. Actually, no. I think they've turned.
Course 305. Course
Near hits on Baker.
305. Aye, sir.
All ships, ice ahead.
Oh, nice.
New course 020.
Ooh, excellent.
Combat sonar.
Regular damage.
Contact.
That might actually
Charlie
sink it.
now bears
Because they've taken some regular damage before as well.
Range
Oh, shoot,
900
I'm going
yards.
way too
Bearing
fast.
Steady.
So you can see how fast we're going. And when you reach this black line, you're supposed to
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler
fire
made a
your
depth charge attack
depth
on
charges.
contact. Baker,
But of course, now we're
attack
going to slow down.
inconclusive. Contact loss. Attempting to re-establish.
Combat sonar. Contact.
Charlie
Now bears 307.
07.
Range 600 yards. Bearing
come on.
steady.
course 30.
Now they're going straight towards us, pretty much, and we're going towards them. So I'm gonna stay at 1/3. If you go above standard speed, your sonar cannot really detect anything anymore. There's also a tutorial that teaches you all of these things, which is pretty cool.
Combat sonar. Contact.
315.
Charlie now bears 3.
Damn it.
1-5. Range 400 yards. Combat sonar. Contact.
they're going that way.
Now bears 317. Range
400 yards. Combat sonar. Contact.
Charlie.
What
now
I would have
bears
liked to
3,
do is,
2,
if it was possible,
range
to get rid of
400
the
yards.
fade
Bearing
out
drifting
effect
right.
when
All
you're...
escorts. Contact Baker has most likely been
Very
by Handler.
nice.
Congratulations to your crew.
Bridge. Ice lookout. Iceberg. Port
Over here.
Handler, this is Bloodhound. Take new station and convoy screen.
Roger.
Alright, where are
Antler
they?
taking station.
Combat sonar. Contact.
330.
Charlie. Now bears
330.
Okay, come on.
200 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
I'm actually gonna go a little faster because otherwise I'm gonna miss them.
Station.
Sorry I'm not commenting as much. That usually you kind of need a little bit of
Ice lookout. Iceberg. Port bow.
you need to concentrate
Surface
on this
radar
stuff.
has regained contact. Able, bearing 1, forward 8. Range 3,300 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Charlie. Now bears 3, 5,
Fire
2.
2.
Range
100 yards.
Look at that.
Bearings
That's
drifting
us.
Right. Bloodhound.
Above
This is
that.
Mount Iron.
You can
Lost contact.
deselect this, by the way. You
Last
can
known at
disable
bearing
it, so it's a little more
148.
realistic.
Range 3,300 yards. From
Ah, everything
Combat
missed.
sonar. Lost contact. Charlie. Last bearing. 0.
But this is something you have to
9.
actually
Last
expect
range,
as
30
well.
yards.
Especially when you start playing the game, you're not going to be hitting much, and the AI might be doing all the work, and you're going to be like, oh, this sucks, why am I so bad? And then suddenly you'll have missions where you will just steam ahead at flank speed towards a submarine,
Hard right rudder.
and then
Hard right
sink them
rudder.
with the
Aye,
first
sir.
depth charge attack. It's pretty satisfying. Unfortunately, I haven't played this in like a
Ice
couple
lookout.
weeks at least.
Iceberg. Starboard
I
bow.
wanted to actually make a preview of this game about a month ago, but because I was so sick, I simply could not. And now I was kind of hoping that the developer would fix this weird issue with the save game, and yeah, that never happened.
All
So
engines ahead. 2/3.
now I've decided to just go ahead with it.
Aye, sir.
We lost sonar, didn't we? Oh, they're at 100-ish.
Sonar. This is the captain. Investigate arc. 0.
So now I'm investigating an arc with our sonar.
Investigating arc. 0. 5. 4.
Just
Through 1.
zero that out.
4. 4. Aye, sir. Lost
But it's kind of
contact.
cool when you
Able.
hear all the
Last
stuff
bearing. 1.
in the meantime, you know,
Forward.
about
3. Last range.
other transmissions and such. It's pretty
3,900
cool.
yards.
I like that a
Stand by
lot.
fire.
Let's go to tactical. So we've got Antler there. You've already sang that one, right? Let's go to contacts. Yeah, sunk by Antler. Excellent. We've also got the OC projector, so they're there. What? Do we have contact on that guy? On Charlie? Excuse me. Where the hell is Charlie? Where did they go? Usually I turned later on. I got to about 1,000 yards and then I turned, but now I'm being a lot more aggressive because I want to show you how good this is. Let's actually
Ready depth
prepare some depth charges.
Shallow pattern.
I could prepare depth charges with a dispersed pattern, but of course that's going to potentially
Surface radar
cause...
has regained contact. Able, bearing 1.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
3,
really?
8. Range 4,200
Oh
yards.
my god, they're all...
Stand by the
They're
fire.
there. Let's go.
Fire.
Come on. 4,000 though.
Fire.
Oh, this is such a perfect opportunity, but they're probably gonna be
Fire.
firing torpedoes. And the convoy, come on. We gotta make
Fire.
them...
Target bearing. 1, 3, 5. Range 4,000.
They're already
100. Fire.
submerging.
Lost contact. Able, last bearing 1.
Fire.
3, 6. Last
I
range.
do like-
3,700
Fire.
yards.
I do like a lot of the voices here. Some of the voices in the cutscenes leave a lot to be desired, but the voices here are pretty cool, I would say. They add
All
to
engines stop.
All engines stop. Aye, sir.
they add to the whole feel. So Mountie, what are you
Mountie
doing?
reporting.
Mountie, this is
Those guys are
Bloodhound.
right there.
Proceed
Go, go,
to
go.
engage.
Because they're going to
Roger.
be
Mountie engage.
firing torpedoes right now. Now, where is Charlie? I've completely lost them. This is one of my complaints about the game so far. It often
Bloodhound,
feels...
this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact. Able. Bearing 134. Range 3,900 yards.
It often
From
feels
Bloodhound.
like the
Sonar,
submarines...
combat. Investigate arc. 0, 2, 2. Through 1, 1, 2.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 0, 2, 2. Through 1, 1.
It
2.
often feels like these
Sonar eye.
submarines have some pretty extreme agility that you wouldn't really expect from a World War II submarine at all. I don't know. I have a feeling that the AI cheats fairly heavily, but a lot of the times they will submerge much faster than you'd expect. They will submerge like this and then suddenly appear in a completely different area, even though they're submerged and have like a top speed of, I don't know, 9 knots or something underwater. But at that point, every sonar would hear them. Well, not sonar, but hydrophone. So I don't know. It kind of sucks sometimes, and I'm just dead in the water here. I could actually get torpedoed. I don't know if they ever try to torpedo warships. I don't think they do, unless it's part of the cutscene at the beginning. Because as you can see, the career combat missions will have either icebergs or broken formations or an ambush attack. What is that over there? What was that? But we're already scanning that way. What was that? It must look like a periscope, but I guess I was wrong. Man, this guy's completely escaped.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 0, 6, 7,
I guess the next time we'll hear about them is when they actually fire torpedoes,
Active search,
which is,
6,
yeah, it's not
7,
great.
through
The
1,
cool thing is,
5,
because
7,
of
aye, sir.
the way these wolf packs work, sometimes you will lose ships unless you are very good at this and have a little bit of luck. But you know, you're not gonna get reprimanded even if you lose like 2, 3 ships in a big
Combat
convoy.
sonar, regain contact.
Able.
Bearing 1, 3, 5.
Yeah, that's
range,
able, but I'm looking for
3,400
Charlie.
yards.
I'm waiting for maybe, what's that? What is that? Thought I saw another feather there, but yeah, look at that. What?
Combat sonar, contact. Able. Now bears 1, 3, 6. Range 3,200 yards.
Now-
Contact decreasing depth.
My main complaint about this game is it looks great. It sounds pretty nice. It's a lot of fun, I have to say. However, unlike in the Silent Hunter series, where a lot of the times you would expect simply that there would be nothing to do because, well, you're
Combat sonar, lost contact.
you know,
Able.
you're
Last
hunting
bearing,
convoys,
1,
you're looking for
3,
them, you're going
7,
around the
last range,
oceans trying to find
2,800
targets.
yards.
But here you're
Bloodhound, this is
protecting
Mountie. Lost
you're
contact.
protecting
Able.
convoys.
Last known at
And
bearing 1,
pretty
3,
much with
7,
every
range,
mission, every combat
3,100
mission, when
yards
something
from
happens,
Bloodhound.
it will always be a wolf pack. Never ever will you encounter, as far as I know, just one. Okay, fine. Jeez.
Sonar, this is the captain.
Never will you
Investigate
encounter
mark.
just a
0, 2,
singular
2, 0. Combat sonar, regain contact. Able.
submarine.
Bearing 1, 3,
And
9.
what that
range,
means is that it
2,800
always, every
yards.
combat always
Investigating arc.
devolves
0,
into,
2, 2, through
you know,
2,
going as fast as
0,
possible
2.
towards every
Aye, sir.
submarine contact because you know that more are coming. So right now we have 3 of them. There's another U-boat because we set the scenario right now. But there's another
Combat sonar,
U-boat coming,
contact. Able.
and
Now
they will be
bears
most likely
1,
appearing on
4,
radar,
0.
and they will be
Range,
attacking whether we sink these other ones
2,700
or
yards.
not.
Bearing steady.
Now, every mission has a certain amount of time limit, which means that even if you're in the middle of depth charging a submarine or they're firing torpedoes or whatever it is, when the timer is up, that's it. You've come to the next part of the mission,
Sonar, contact. Able.
the next
Now
part
bears
of
1,
the
4, 1. Range,
ocean, I suppose, and
2,600
that part of the mission has
Contact
ended.
Increasing depth.
Where the hell is Charlie? I have not sank this one. And why is that guy still
Alert
there?
reporting.
He's been sunk.
Combat sonar, contact. Able. Now bears 1.
Ooh, look at that. They're right next to
Range,
they're gonna
2,500
miss.
yards.
Kind of
Contact
close though, but
increasing depth.
Handler, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Handler taking station.
all right, let's go for something completely different. 290.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search.
Wait, wait.
Combat sonar, lost contact. Able.
Oh, that was
Last bearing.
Able.
1.
Oh, they were
4,
following
3.
Able, so they
Last
weren't
range,
even
2,300 yards. Active search. 1.
searching anything.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regain. Contact. Able.
Ooh, near
Bearing
hit, near
1,
hits.
4, 6.
Yeah, we're not
Range,
being very,
2,400 yards from
Look
Bloodhound.
at that. We could just go for Able for now, but if we lose sight of Charlie, that does mean that,
New course.
you know.
140. Course 1.
40. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact.
148.
Able. Bearing 148. Range 2,300 yards from Bloodhound.
What's the
Sonar.
depth?
This is
It's
the captain.
about shallow,
Investigate
medium.
arc. 051 2231. Investigating arc.
Let's go and help him.
51.
Because I don't know where Charlie is, and I think we'll find out when a convoy,
This is
one of the
Mountie.
ships gets hit.
Mountie now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 151. Range 2,200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg, dead ahead.
Yes, we know.
Ice lookout.
Yeah, see, some of
Iceberg,
the
starboard bow.
some of the voices are kind of like almost like an afterthought, where someone recorded them in their bathroom because like, oh no, we need that voice line.
Bloodhound.
And
This
most
is
of the time,
Mountie.
I don't really
Mountie now has
mind, to be
sonar
completely
contact.
honest.
Able. Bearing 152.
Like I said, most of the voices I actually
2,000
like quite a lot,
yards
even
from
though,
Bloodhound.
you know, they are put together like this because they need to change depending on the information you're getting. But it's fine. Sometimes they just talk a lot because, you know, they can't really speed up, unfortunately. So you'll just have them talking all the
Bloodhound,
freaking time.
This is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 152. Range
So that Charlie now is
1,800
going like,
yards
hey,
from Bloodhound.
Herr Caloin, they cannot hear us anymore. We have escaped. We can try to get back to shallow waters and start attacking the convoy. And they probably will. But right now, because I was just dead in the water trying to search for that
This
guy,
is Mountie.
that's pretty much it.
Mountie now
So
has
anyway,
sonar
while
contact.
we are
Able.
approaching
Bearing 152.
Able,
Range 1,600 yards.
I
from
should probably
Bloodhound.
talk more about the game. So
Ice lookout. Iceberg. Port
it's a lot
bow.
of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's very satisfying. I think it's
This
quite
is
well
Mountie.
done.
Mountie lost contact.
The
Able.
fact that
Last known
you
at bearing
always
152. Range 1,000.
you always find a wolf pack, never singular submarines is a bit kind of annoying because then you always expect already what to expect pretty much. It's always a battle, you know. It's never a case of, oh, let's defend, let's all gang up on this one guy. Because otherwise you always want to keep, for example, Antler isn't really doing much in terms of combat right now, but I'm keeping him over here instead of bringing him over to look for Charlie. I could actually, no, I'm gonna keep him like this because there's one more ship we're probably gonna find. How's my sonar doing? We lost him.
All
Freaking
engines
hell.
ahead 1/3.
How did you,
All engines ahead 1/3.
how did you lose him? Come on. 150, check it out. Ooh, near hit.
Combat sonar. Regain contact.
Excellent,
Able.
154.
Bearing 155.
Oh, they're going pretty much straight
Range
for us.
900 yards. Combat sonar. Investigating arc. 105 through 195.
Sonar eye.
Bloodhound.
Ooh.
This is Mountie. Mountie.
They've increased
Mayday
depth.
Death charge attacked on contact. Able. Unknown results.
Ready depth charges. Medium pattern.
medium
Combat
depth.
sonar. Contact. Able.
155.
155. Range
700 yards.
Contact increasing depth.
Yep, they're going deeper. Look at that. They're trying to escape. And, you know, this is a completely valid tactic. You do not have to sink
Ice
ships.
lookout. Iceberg. Dead ahead.
This is completely fine if you just make
Combat
sure
sonar. Contact. Able.
that these
Now
guys
bears
cannot actually attack the convoy.
156.
This guy's actually
Range
going reverse.
500
That's also
yards.
another thing I wanted to
Contact
say.
increasing depth.
When you get into range where you could be possibly crashing into a convoy ship, they will take evasive maneuvers and start honking at, yeah, well, honking, you know.
Bridge, ice
And
lookout.
their
Combat sonar.
maneuverability
Contact. Able.
is
Now
way
bears
too high. Way too high.
156. Range 400 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Still increasing depth. Should I go to deep? No, I'm gonna leave it like this. Come on, I just gotta get over to them. Let's
All
go to
engines ahead.
2/3.
2/3. All engines ahead.
Let's close up a little bit. You
Aye,
see,
sir.
they're moving in kind of a weird way.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able.
Now bears 157.
Go back to
Range
1/3.
200 yards. Weak propeller noise.
Bridge. Ice lookout. Iceberg. Port bow.
Pretty deep though. Come on. And now Charlie's gonna suddenly attack. Okay, so they're about this speed. Just a little bit more.
Combat sonar. Contact.
158.
Now bears 1.
Oh, this is gonna be good if we can get this.
Range 100
There we go.
yards.
Just
Weak
a little bit
propeller
more.
noise. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Able.
Let's
Last
go.
bearing.
Fire 1. 5, 8.
Fire
Last
1.
range, 100 yards.
Come on, let's do this.
Ice lookout.
Let's actually
Iceberg,
sink
port
one.
bow.
Now these are gonna take a
Fire
lot
2.
longer because the submarine is a lot
This is Mountie. Mountie
deeper.
now has sonar contact. Able.
But look at this,
Bearing
this looks so
3,
cool.
3, 6. Range 100 yards.
These guys are
from
still going in
Bloodhound.
reverse. What the hell's going on here? Alright, let's go to standard. Actually, let's flank out of here.
Bridge. Ice lookout. Iceberg. Starboard bow.
Ready depth charges, medium pattern.
Miss, 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 miss. Come on.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 337. Range
Near
200
hits.
yards from
Damn.
Bloodhound.
They're probably it. Ah, man, I missed everything. I was really hoping I could show you a little bit how to actually sink.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Able. Bearing 338. Range 500 yards from
Damn.
Bloodhound.
All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard.
All right, let's go to 338. So this is essentially
Sonar.
what you
This
do.
is the captain. Combat sonar. Regain
331.
contact. Able. Bearing 331. Range 800 yards.
How deep are
Active
they?
search. 2, 9,
Pretty
2,
deep.
Through 0,
2, 2.
Aye, sir.
Charlie is still being shown somewhere over there. They might have
Bridge,
sank,
ice
but
lookout,
I don't
iceberg,
think they
dead
did.
ahead.
Surface radar has regained
Oh,
contact.
Charlie.
Bearing 331. Range 2,800 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 311. Range.
Oh, there they are.
900 yards.
Come on.
Wake on right cut. Lost contact. Charlie.
Why
last
can't I-
bearing 331.
They're right
Last
there.
Range 2,600 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 299. Range 600 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 297.
Get
Range
Charlie.
600 yards. Weak propeller noise. Stand by to fire.
See, there's a lot of
Mountie,
stuff you have
this
to
is
do.
Bloodhound. Attack your contact.
Acknowledged.
Stand by to fire.
Do we still have them on radar? No, we don't. And they're going.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 292. Range 400 yards.
Come on.
Bearing steady.
This guy's still going to reverse. This must be some kind of a weird bug. Now, the faster you go and the deeper they go, the less accurate your depth charges are going to be.
Ice lookout.
Even though I
Iceberg,
haven't been really very accurate so far anyway.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears.
But I just wanted to show you essentially what you do in the game. This is what you do. You track the submarines. You tell the others what to do. You cannot really control the convoy. They go, well, in a convoy. And you depth charge the submarines. You try to keep the convoy safe as much as possible, whether that is by actually sinking the submarines or by
Sonar.
scaring them
Contact.
away,
Able.
like
now.
now.
Bears 293.
We don't have that on
200
radar.
yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 294.
Come on.
Range
200 yards. Weak propeller noise.
Stand by.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact.
We could go
Charlie.
for
Bearing
wide pattern, but
356. Range 2,200
I really want to
yards
sing
from
these
Bloodhound.
guys. At least to show.
Combat sonar.
What?
Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 297.
Already?
Last range 100 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie.
Fire
Mountie
one.
lost contact.
Fire.
Charlie.
Let's go
last
for a
known at
broad.
Bearing 359. Range 2,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges.
Look at that, that looks
Medium
cool.
pattern. Fire 2.
These guys are so slow. They seem to not go at flank speed towards their targets.
Fire 3.
Where's Charlie? Alright, so that was 3.
All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
That's all gonna be a miss. Ah, so bad. So bad. Yep. So 120-ish.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search.
Well, that was a
0,
bust.
7, 5, 2,
But we are
1,
keeping them
6,
away.
5.
Apart from
Active
Charlie.
search.
We'll
0,
see about Charlie.
7, 5,
Well, that's gonna
3,
work. I
1,
could just leave this
6,
guy here
5. Aye, sir.
with Abel, and we would go for Charlie, because like I said, when you tell him to go for some... Oh, look. There they are. There's Charlie. You can see the periscope.
Hard right rudder. Hard right rudder.
Okay,
Aye,
let's
sir.
go to 110.
New course. 1.
Bridge, ice lookout, iceberg, starboard bow.
But yeah, like I said, in the career, you don't really get to upgrade your ships because it's it's sort of realistic. You're the captain, you get orders, you escort convoys, you sometimes get air support, very rarely, that you can also control. Yeah, you protect the convoys, you try to sink
Bridge, ice
submarines.
lookout, iceberg, port bow.
A lot of the times that's not going to be possible because like now, you're simply going to be scaring them away, trying to keep them, you know, from shallow
Bridge,
depth
ice lookout,
where they could fire
iceberg,
torpedoes. And that's essentially it. It's a lot of
Sonar,
fun, the
regain
game, like I
contact.
said.
Able. Bearing. 1, 4, 3. Range.
3.
800 yards. 2/3. Aye,
Okay.
sir. New course. 1, 4.
It's a lot of
3.
fun. It's
Course
very
1,
satisfying,
4, 3.
even though
Surface radar has regained contact. Charlie, bearing.
the missions do get repetitive,
7,
I have to say.
range,
Come on. They're gonna
2,500
fire.
yards.
They're gonna
Stand by
fire
combat
now.
Sonar, contact. Able. Now
you
bears.
bastard.
1, 5, 4.
Oh.
Range. 600 yards. Combat sonar.
bastard.
Contact. Able. Now bears. 1, 5, 5. Range. 500 yards. Combat sonar. Contact.
Able. Now bears 1,
5, 6. Range. 500
One.
yards. Bearing steady. Lost contact.
damn
Charlie.
it.
Last bearing. 0, 3.
They were
4.
right over
Last
there.
range. 2,400 yards.
Chaplain O'Malley has been torpedoed
Yep,
and is
there we
taking
go.
on water.
combat sonar.
Contact. Able.
There they
now
are.
bears. 1.
So there's another
5,
ship
8.
over there.
Range 300 yards. Bearing steady.
Target bearing 0, 3, 4.
Surface radar has regained contact. Charlie, bearing 0, 3, 1. Range 3,100
Fire.
yards.
We've lost Chaplain O'Malley. All ships.
Now,
Maneuver
when
to
you
avoid.
lose ships like this,
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 1,
Oh.
5,
Fire.
8. Range
you're
200
supposed to
yards.
rescue
Bearing steady.
the people stranded there, the crew, which means that you have to get over there and actually stop and rescue them. And as you might imagine,
Lost
when you
contact.
have other
Charlie,
submarines
last
in the
bearing,
area,
0,
you kind of
3,
don't have the
0.
time, but
Last
you lose
range,
points for that, of
3,000
course.
yards.
Come on.
Combat sonar. Lost contact.
Oh, no.
Last bearing 1,
Fire
5, 9. Last range 100 yards.
I really suck this time around. But like I said, it's the first time playing after like a couple weeks or so.
Bridge, ice lookout,
And
iceberg.
it's
dead
also a little bit about luck. So anyway, I'm not going to drag this on for too long. Like I said, the game is great fun. You do have to switch a lot through these different views, as you can see.
Fire 2.
That was only 2, okay. Through these different
Rudder
views.
10 degrees right. Rudder 10 degrees right. Aye, sir.
I would like to be able to just switch through these without the without the fade outs. That would be faster and nicer, I think.
From Bloodhound. Degrees right. Rudder 20 degrees right. Aye, sir. Ready depth charges. Medium power. Fire 3.
And it would be nice if it wasn't always a wolf pack. It's always a huge wolf pack with a lot of you know, submarines. Sometimes up to 5 submarines and probably even more. So the game simply increases the difficulty by throwing more and more U-boats at you. I've
Bridge,
completely
ice
missed that.
lookout, iceberg.
That was
port
great.
bow.
To head standard.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
So there's definitely some improvements they could do. Also change up some of the missions so there's more variety. Because once you've seen the icebergs, the broken formation, the ambush attack, and so on, you know, you're not really going to see much new, I think. It would be cool if sometimes you would also see an enemy, I don't know, maybe task force, even though at that point I think you'd have a bit of a bigger problem on your hands. Because you wouldn't really be able to fight that off. But being able to fight off ships with your cannons would be kind of cool. But yeah, satisfying, cool little strategy game that has a surprising amount of polish. Unless we just, you know, include some of the weird voice lines that they have, which are, like I said, recorded in a bathroom, I feel. With a completely different accent as well sometimes. And some of the deliveries are kind of meh, especially the EXO, for example. But most of the time it's fine, and graphically it's quite nice. There's a lot of settings you can do to select your difficulty and set it up how you want to.
Hard left rudder. Aye, sir.
And yeah, even though it does get repetitive, well, you know, you just play like 1, maybe 2 missions and then leave it for a day and then come back again and so on and so forth. But in essence, I suppose you are a captain of a destroyer protecting a convoy, and this is basically what they did. Fortunately, they did not include the days and weeks of nothing happening and just, you know, floating by. So anyway, you can see over here that we're supposed to rescue these guys, and they have a timer above them, and if we don't rescue them, well, we lose points because, well, you know, those people will drown. They seem to drown very, very quickly, which is kind of weird. But yeah, and of course the AI is, I think, it's cheating a little bit. So that would be nice if it didn't. If you could just set it to realistic, where they would have realistic agility. Because you are a destroyer, you're extremely agile, extraordinarily agile compared to a submerged World War II submarine. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you're interested in Silent Hunter series and stuff like this, I would suggest. Okay, come on. They need to stop talking. I would suggest you get this game. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my Patreons, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.